Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Allie. My family and I are homesteading here in West Georgia. And in this week's video, I'm going to show you moving our pigs from their first ever paddock to their second paddock here on our farm. We are using pigs for land clearing, but specifically to get rid of poison ivy. Without further ado, here is a look at what we got up to this week on the homestead.
Okay, so we're out here with the pigs this morning and Chance and I are going to look for their next spot. I definitely think they're ready to move. They did a good job back here.
We're gonna go kind of figure out where we're gonna, the next paddock to move these pigs. We got a lot of land to clear. It's very thick, so there's like a lot of work that has to be done just to even get the electric netting over there. You got a clear path for it. It looks like we got some dead trees back here. There's a lot of clearing that the pigs aren't going to be able to do, but we want to get the pigs in there first, get the invasive stuff off the ground. As you can see, just all this poison ivy, privet. It's just all these pine trees, just years and years of pine straw falling and making a layer of just pine straw that just broke down and turned into soil really, and just allowed for all this invasive stuff to grow in that pine straw fast. Look at all those roots. That was all buried up underneath that pine straw soil crap. And the pigs exposed it, uprooted a lot, but now
Is this fence on?
Yeah, it's on. So now I just got to go and snip and tear out. They exposed it all for us. And this is what it looked like. I mean, look at the difference. That, and you just see a straight line of just thick poison ivy, all sorts of stuff. So that's what we want them to do. And then I'll work on the bigger stuff. It helps to get it cleared like this and then kind of go and cut the trees down. And so we're just trying to figure out the next move on where I'm thinking straight back. Can you walk through here? I mean, so as you can see, look at that line. Just thick poison ivy. I had this decently cleared by hand last, I guess it was winter. And then before we had the pigs, I mean, I had it cleared pretty well. And then just as soon as summer, or as soon as it started warming up, it all came back. So that's why we're like, all right, we need to get some pigs to uproot this and get this stuff from the root. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna move those pigs straight back. But you know, we got a handful of dead trees back here that I'm gonna have to cut down, and they're already falling down. I'll show you the top half of that super dead tree. I'm trying to save them. I came back here and cut. They have the craziest looking tentacle vines just that have been choking these trees out. And I came through, and all the ones that were, you know, could be saved, I chopped those vines at the bottom. And in the comments, tell me, is it poison ivy? I mean, I don't understand what that is. It's hairy like poison ivy. But anyways, I think the top half of that tree just randomly fell, probably during a storm. So I gotta kind of, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. But, so honestly, now that I'm back here, it's gonna be quite a bit of work to be able to clear this enough to get the electric fence. I have to, yeah. See, it's not quite so bad, but quite as bad back here. This is doable. It's just real thick right there. And you can't forget, you need to have the solar energizer in the sun. Unless I want to run like a wire out here, which I don't want to do. So you kind of have to keep that in mind too. But yeah, this is like the final. This wooded area of our yard is probably, I'd say, at least a fourth, a whole quarter of our 2 3/4 acres is wooded and unusable, and we don't even go back here. So that's why we want to get this cleared, man. This will really open up a good chunk of our yard. As you can see, it's a big square, our property. So, you know, all the way in that corner is where the fence is. Y'all remember that from the old video. You can barely see it from here. And it comes down here, and then just the whole corner, if you just square off this southwest corner of our property, that's what all this is. So it'll really open this up if we can get this cleared. Yeah, it's crazy. In the wintertime you can walk through here, but man, in the summer it just gets way overgrown so fast. Look at this. Wow. Really, I need like a tractor or bush hog. That would be really cool. Yeah, there they are. Man, if we can just get, over the next couple years, we can just get this totally cleared. This will add so much to our land. This tree is not looking good. There's a couple of dead trees over here too. There's probably 5 trees at least that I would love to get cut down. It's just so expensive, and I've been practicing cutting down over on the little pine lot that y'all have seen in an older video. But I don't know nothing about cutting these 130 footers. You know, there's nothing they can hit, so I'm tempted to do it myself because there's no risk, well, other than it falling on me. That's the only risk. But I mean, you know, I reckon I can do it. Wheelbarrow haul, weed eater, chainsaw, my chainsaw britches that Allie got me for my birthday.
Oh, you gonna wear those?
Might. Sawzall, circular saw, water bottle, machete, hatchet, rake, tape measure.
You're set up.
While Chance is clearing a path for the electric fence, I am going to burn some of the brush in our front yard.
Okay, so we had a little hiccup with the chainsaw. It was weird. I caught a smaller little branch, like a twig off of this crazy looking tree. Popped the chain off, and then there's like this little guard, this metal guard, and the chain must have clipped that a couple times. Kind of scratched up the part of the chain that goes into the bar, and now the chain won't slip into the bar, and so I need a new chain. So and that was 30 seconds into using it. So I couldn't cut this log, or this tree that fell. So I chopped this fence out. That tree fell and busted it up anyway. So I chopped a piece of that that old fence out. That fence has been here for who knows how long. And to go around it. I wanted to keep it within this fence, but whatever. I wanted to get this done, so I'm gonna bring that fence around, go out this way, or move the fence here too so we could come back in on this side. And then I cleared a path somewhat. Once I find where the fence will actually kind of fall exactly, I may have to trim a little bit more. And then back up through here, a little bit of a pathway. Yeah, so I think that's my loop. I kind of walked it out 55 steps, roughly the perimeter of this run here. So yeah, and then, you know, next weekend or this week, the piggies will just have to deal with the chainsaw sounds and all that while I get this log. Well, maybe I'll let them climb all over it, let them clear it all off a little bit first. But now for the fun part. This is the first time we moved these pigs. It was relatively easy, or actually it worked out perfectly, because as you can see, we kind of shored up the fence of the chicken run. We had them in there for a little bit, and then we put the electric netting right here, so I was able to open that fence up and just open it a little bit and then shepherd them right in the run here. But now this is gonna be a little bit tricky. This is our first time moving them after that. So, you know, I guess I have to get them into the chicken run, close it up, move the electric netting, but then I'd have to get them from here all the way over to there. Or I secure them inside of this run. Oh, look at them over there. Or I secure them inside of this run, kind of over here close to the edge. Get them in there, whatever it is, then move the netting, and then I just have to get them from there straight into that. Think about this, the netting kind of just keeping that same line right here, and then the ends just coming around. So I think that might be the way to do it. All I have is a little bit of fencing here, which of course is not electric, so hopefully they just kind of keep the same fear of that fence long enough to let me move this netting over. So yeah, this will be interesting. But you know, these pigs, they're sweet, and you know, I don't know. I don't really see them, this could be completely naive, but I don't see them really taking off and freaking out and running out outside of our property. So I just I haven't fed them other than this morning, so maybe they'll, you know, I don't know. So we'll see. Let me think about it.
All right, Chance is gonna put the pigs in a little holding cell over here. And we don't like letting the pigs out of the fence. Y'all don't run away.
Go chickens. Come on, piggies. Come on, piggies. Come here, piggies. Ready? Against the outside fence.
So they can't possibly get inside.
No, I mean they could slam through it.
That was fun. Chance is having a great time. All right, well, we got these pigs in. No drama. And it's just starting to rain. A hungry pig is an easy pig to move.
Okay, I just wanted to show you guys the pigs in their new paddock.
So this area is where they were. And that's where they are now. So they have pretty wide area in there to do their thing. It's interesting because a garden has popped up where they were. A pig poop garden. There's pumpkins, tomatoes, cucumbers, all sorts of stuff popped up in there.
Are y'all liking your roost? Everybody's getting up there. All right, so the pigs are moved over, and I will show you what the, not quite finished product, but what the pigs did in, I think it was probably 2 months of uprooting and clearing. So this is how it looked at first. Real thick poison ivy. All sorts of roots, invasive stuff growing up underneath. And you can see all those roots exposed now. I mean, it's like a stark line from where that electric netting was. Right there. That's what it looked like before. That's what it looks like after. So there's still some manual labor here of getting out the roots, actually tearing them the rest of the way out. But, I mean, that's easy right there. It's all exposed. I mean, look at that. You can see the line right there. It's where the fence was. And they cleared it all the way around. I overlapped a little bit. Honestly, I was getting frustrated moving this netting yesterday. There's just all sorts of stuff where to get snagged on. Nightmare. And my chainsaw chain broke right when I was going to cut that log, so I had to kind of take it out around that tree instead of cutting that log and taking it straight like I wanted to do. But anyways, that's what they did. These are Tamworth, 2 female Tamworth. We got them when they were a few weeks old. They're a few months old now, still pretty small, strong though, my God. And man, those 2, they cleared this out. And I would say, I don't even know if it was 2 months, maybe less. But yeah, did a good job.
that yummy? Big girl. Hey! Hey! Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Hi.
Later that week, we continued to work on our IBC tote water collection project. We now have I believe it's 275 gallon IBC tote that we are harvesting rainwater with. And we went to the store to get a couple of fittings for that. We also gave the workshop on our property an extreme makeover.
Wow.
Oh. Wow, that thing filled up halfway.
That's so crazy. I can't believe that.
That is crazy.
I thought it would take way longer to fill up. It's raining pretty good.
No.
Baby. Baby. Say baby. Say diapers. Say diapers. This place is turning into a butterfly sanctuary. Oh, look at that. All these butterflies. I mean, all different kinds. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. There's like more than 10 right now. On these flowers here, and then on wildflowers over there. They're all over.
Okay, so today we are clearing out the workshop to make space for like a gym area and just to kind of organize it a little bit. And I also just had a very ingenious idea about the chickens' waterers. Look, just putting them right outside the fence where they have to stick their head through the fence to drink. Keeps the waters clean. This is ingenious.
So we're gonna take another trip to the dump. Get this old hot water heater. This thing's cool, but it ain't, you know, the old cart, super heavy. Doesn't really connect to. We need something. We need something like this, but I'm not gonna spend the time to try to, you know, fix that up. Yeah, just our little pile of junk that we.
You got rid of a lot. Was there like not much there to begin with?
Well, I mean, I've taken a couple loads of this, in the past few months.
Wow.
We just added a little bit more in the past month or so. I kind of want to save that PVC. You know, that pipe. I feel like that could come in handy somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Could be. It's been impossible to try to find the right configuration of these things to get our IBC tote working.
I don't know if they're gonna have it, but
What happened?
oh, there we go. There we go. Come on with it. A good bright light over your workout area.
Oh, that'll be cool.
And then maybe I'll, might just need new fluorescence, so maybe I'll put a new one in the center
Yeah.
for now. I'd like to replace all these with LED, but, you know.
Chance was saying that this used to go above our sink in our house, and he's gonna put it above this work table. And what is this stuff called?
Corkboard?
Or pegboard?
Pegboard. I wish we would have bought some pegs today while we were at Home Depot,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you want me to blow out stuff? Or do I need to like wear a mask for that?
In a little bit. Let me get like some stuff off the ground.
This looks so cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go see the progress on the workshop / gym. I think this little workout area is gonna be really nice when we're all done with it. This is day 3 of cleaning up the workshop and setting up an area for a gym, some weights. Hopefully we'll get like a bench press eventually, and maybe even a squat rack. It's gonna be really awesome.
Testing to see how bright it is in there.
It's probably so much brighter, huh?
Oh, so much better. I'd like 2 more LEDs, but what the heck? How did the tarp come off the trailer?
It did?
Yeah. Look at that.
I noticed this over here when I was cleaning up yesterday. You like can't really see it at all, but it says September 1st, 1989. So I guess that's when this workshop was built.
Finish organizing, and you know, want to get this all organized. I don't have the pegs for this to get my tools up in there. I wish I did. You said you bought some?
Yeah, but I don't know where they are. Wait, they're right here.
So we're cleaning up the workshop, and we're just trying to utilize whatever material we have to do something with it, or get rid of it, or find a place for it. So we had an old table. It's actually a nice table. I actually didn't want to take it apart. It's Pottery Barn. I feel ashamed that I'm just like, but actually I'm not. I'm putting it to use. I just put a couple little quick legs on there. It's a little tall, or it's a little wide to fit here, or the top part is, but so it's gonna have a little, the actual top of the table will overlap, sit right here, and then I put the 2 legs on this side just to give me a little more. This is my main thing. I don't really go over there way less, so I wanted, and Allie got some cork board to put up here, and I really wanted to fill in that space, so that's what I'm doing.
That's so cool. That looks so cool. Look, it's like a little emergency
Little
room for your
I know, that's
chainsaw.
what I figured. It's a little wider, so with stuff like this, I can probably come over here and like really just dedicate a whole little workspace.
This is so
I'm
cool.
taking something apart, an engine. I'm gonna
And
put some
like you
plastic
just needed
down.
more counter space.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool, huh?
Yeah, I like that.
Just pushes it all over to the side. And then they go through and look how it just scoops it all up. Nice, gentle. Did you see that? Look at that. There, getting all there. And then, after that, then they come back and then unveil it.
Yeah. That is so cool. It's just like Chance's game.
You mean that farming simulator?
Yeah, he's obsessed with it. All right, before and after. This whole workshop looks so good. My workout area. I love it in here.
As always, thank you all so much for watching another video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!